Oh, no, I don't. Let's just start again. Gorgy, gorgy. Bind to the fish. I'm short. I love fish. Soft, beautiful, delicious, sexy, all the things that you want. You say that every time I cook anything for you. Thumbs me up. Guys, and I'll see you guys. Is this just not so insanely sexual? I'm so happy with that. Hello lovers, welcome back to my channel. So today it's a little bit off kilter. I'm making something that's not really a dish. It's just something that I eat a lot of, which is some crumbed fish that I put usually in just some white bread with some mayo. And it's like a, I don't know, like a katsu sando, even though it's white fish and it's not really katsu because it's not those flavors, but hang tight. So what I'm gonna show you first is how to fillet a piece of fish. I've got a gorgeous snapper here. I'm just gonna give him a pat down just to help this along. Really easy. I've got this is one of Mum's actual butchering knives. So hopefully this works out better than any other knife. So what you wanna do is see this from the head of the snapper. You wanna go under that fin. So it's a slice down. That was easy. Okay, and then at this point, you kind of want to pull down the spine all the way to the bottom. Okay, so you're going to run your knife here. You can see that, yeah? Yeah. What I want to do is just get through there. These are just little... This knife is so cute. Yeah, so I've gotten really close to the bone. I'm going to go again. Then once I get to the end, I actually poke all the way through, like that. And just swipe through. Cool. So that's kind of a little bit of the fillet taken off. So at this point, what you want to do is like little strokes, but like clean little strokes, not like back and forwards. It's just like clean stroke all the way down. You're going to feel the rib cage as you're doing it. And run it all the way down, all the way through. And then that's your fillet. So I've basically cut through the rib cage there. Now, this makes it a lot easier for this part, which is kind of getting rid of these ribcage bones, because I would just literally just cut them off and use it as like an offcut. You know what I mean? This whole thing, I would just get my knife underneath and kind of cut that off. But seeing as I am battering this guy and there are pin bones as well, what I'm going to do is actually cut down this whole thing, just the bloodline of the fish, cut that all off. Now I'm no expert in filleting, so let's not get too pedantic about it. But that's basically one fish fillet. There will be no bones there because the bones will be all here. Now, you can kind of feel them and you can pinbone them if you want to, but I find it so much easier to just get rid of it. Chuck that into your stock pot as well. Nice little fish stock. And then you've got another piece of fillet. Now to take the skin off, again, quite simple. I go from tail because I find there's more leverage. All you want to do is just slice down towards the skin. Hold onto the skin, which can be a little bit slippery. And then just start going back and forwards up against the skin. So when you go against the skin, you kind of take it off and it won't actually cut through because the skin's quite tough. Nice. Repeat it on the other side. The second side's always a little bit harder. So we've got, well, 4, if I join them, there'll be 4 fillets, but I've got, 3 fillets, but I've got 4, so 2 big ones, 2 small fillets. Gonna get this cleaned up. I'll come back to you in a second. All right, I am back. There's a little bit of noise happening around because there is some building happening. I'm gonna turn on my heat now. So it's just a pot of oil, 3 trays. What we're gonna do is put a little bit of flour. So what we're doing is we're basically dredging the fish. Panko breadcrumbs, heaven. I'm gonna use maybe half a bag. Salt your breadcrumbs, because that's gonna end up sticking to the fish. Salt your flour, because that's gonna be on the inside of your fish. Smoked paprika. Let's go 2 teaspoons. Garlic powder, 1 teaspoon. I've got some cumin seeds, just ground up. I just love the flavor of cumin seeds. Some pepper. Give that a nice little mix. It's already looking pretty cute. 2 eggs. 1. 2. Nice little bit of a mixy mix. Okay, fish. Heaven, delicious. Make sure there's no scales on it. I think I just got a scale. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a scale that was left over. Straight into the flour. Dredge it, dredge it, dredge it. Nice. All right, into the egg mixture. This is where it gets messy, so chopsticks don't rip the flesh of fish. So give that fish a little swim in the egg. Make sure that it's nicely coated. Out of that it pops. Get rid of the excess egg. Down it goes. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. My hands are dry, so that can just go straight on top. Yum. Pat it down. Make sure that it's nicely coated with those breadcrumbs. My fish is looking beautiful. Ready to go into the fryer once that comes to temperature. I didn't even turn it on, so it's never going to come to temperature. I'm out of gas, so I've literally just left it on that whole time and nothing's happening. I'm going to speed it up a bit, place it on my hot plate because this guy gets real hot real fast. When you come back, my oil will be ready, and we'll be ready to fry off the fish and get everything else done. I'm going to go in first with the little ones. Straight into the oil, away from you. Second little one. Straight into the oil, away from you. This will take, I reckon, like a minute. Not even. So what you're doing is you're browning off that fish and also cooking that inside. But that bottom fillet of the fish, so where the stomach is quite thin as well, so it doesn't actually require that much cooking. With stuff that's deep fried, when you pull it out, it does continue to cook. Same with roasting meats, things like that. That's why you rest it. That's looking pretty good to me. I'm gonna pull that out. Chuck the other 2 in. Just gonna do a little slicey. It's cooked. It takes no time whatsoever. Oh my God, hot. All right, that one looks done. It smells yum. Gorgeous. Flame off. So our fish is done. It's gonna sit there, it's gonna rest. Bread. No frills. White bread. Do you want the crust? Yeah. You want the crust?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, cool.
So it's good, isn't it? Well, you don't like it.
You can have the crust. I will take some of my crust off.
Well, now I don't know if that's ready. Maybe I should do what you do.
Do you like crust?
Yeah, I actually do like crust.
Oh, we'll leave that on. It's just normal white bread, you know. We're gonna put the fish on. Oh, I love it when it overhangs like this. Kewpie mayo, heaven. Heaven, right? So good. That basically is my katsu sando. I'm gonna do the other one too, but let's just slice him. So you can see the deliciousness that is sitting inside. Look at that. Perfectly cooked fish. Just cooked. Yes. We're gonna slice this one in half because this bad boy is a bit bigger. And again, yum, perfectly cooked fish. See, if I sliced this in half, it would have fit perfectly. But now that you've got extra bread, sad. I mean, if I slice off the crust. Anyway. Why is this like one of the things that makes me the happiest in the world? Just like a fish sanger. So good. Look at that. Look how sexy that is. Right? So yum. Okay, let's do another one. I'm gonna slice the ends of this one. Yeah, guys, actually that's really important. Do you like sandos or sangers with or without crust? Because I'm definitely like, if I don't have to have the crust, I'm not having the crust. Oh, right? Nice, still moist, soft, beautiful, delicious, sexy, all the things that you want. Is this just not so insanely sexual? You're like, no, chill out, Khanh. Look at that, look at all of that. Let's plate this up. Look at that. Isn't that not heaven? Bloody hell. Crispy, crunchy. Let's take a bite. I'll tell you how it is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
No, really good.
No, really good.
This is like one of the best things I've ever had.
You say that every time I cook anything for you.
That's true.
Oh my God, how good is that? And how simple was it?
I love it.
So, it's a very, it's still going. It's interrupting me now. You good? So this here is kind of my take on a katsu sando. It's got fish, it's delicious, it's really simple. It took me all of what, like 15, 20 minutes tops to make. Nice little lunchtime treat, made with a whole snapper, using the bones for something else. So give me a follow, give this video a like, all of that stuff, thumbs me up, all of those things that you do on YouTube that I don't really know about. Again, still starting out, so follow me, subscribe, I think that's what I mean. Instagram's below as well. See ya. That's yum, isn't it?
It is so good. Like, how good are simple things?
Yeah.